These 7 states don't protect your Roth IRA from bankruptcy, from creditors, essentially. I couldn't believe this. I was like, huh. So I'm leading my my CE, continuing ed. I got to take, what, 30 or 40 hours of CE for my CFP every 2 years. And basically, it's not fun. But this one's actually, I learned a lot. I'll show you what I'm doing here right now. This is for 15 CE credits, 531 pages. Good times, good times. But anyway, they had this great chart, man. This great chart. Protecting IRAs and bankruptcy by states. And we're going to go over the states that do not protect your IRA. The first one that comes out, your Roth IRA, this is Roth specifically. The first one was California. Isn't that crazy? California doesn't protect your Roth. So I downloaded this, which is very interesting, from Tax Advisor, whatever it's tax. I'll make it bigger. Tax Advisor. This is fantastic. This is a great chart to have. California. So you're going to see right here. Roth IRA exempt, no for the state of California, partly for regular IRAs. IRAs are exempt only to the extent necessary to provide for the support of the judgment debtor when the judgment debtor retires and for the support of the spouse and dependents of the judgment debtor, taking into account all resources that are likely to be available for the support of the judgment debtor when the judgment debtor retires. So the California is like, look, dude, California says IRAs are exempt only to the extent, but then they say Roth IRA exempt, no, in California. Isn't that crazy? Now we go to my state of Georgia. Georgia, distributions from IRAs are exempt only to the extent necessary for the support of the debtor and any dependent. Here comes Pablo's like, dude, I can't believe that. I can't believe Georgia. Oh, there you go. Okay. There's this. Okay. So Georgia, and again, that's for IRAs. IRAs are exempt only to the extent distributions from IRAs are exempt only to the extent necessary for the support of the debtor or any dependent. And Roth IRAs are not. I mean, it says right there, Roth IRA exempt. Nope. Then we're going to go down here to Maine, the best state in the union, state of Maine, where this guy was born. IRAs are partly exempt. Roth IRAs are not. IRAs are exempt only to the sum of $15,000 or the extent reasonably necessary for the support of the debtor or any independent. Again, Roths are not exempt. Mississippi. They don't even have it. They say Roths are not exempt. There's no even thing right there. Isn't that crazy? I wonder what this asterisk means. Let's see what the asterisk means here. Kentucky, Michigan, Ohio, and Tennessee. The Sixth Circuit ruled in Lampkins versus Golden in 2002 that a Michigan statute exempting SEPs and IRAs from creditor plans was preempted by ERISA. This decision appears, however, to be limited to SEPs and simples. Granting SEPs and IRAs from credit was preempted by ERISA. Okay, because those are retirement. Well, that's still IRAs. That's weird. I wonder what that means. I don't know. But anyways, keep going here. Preempted by ERISA. Because ERISA, they allow for 401ks to be exempt, but not IRAs. So I wonder why they said that. I don't know. Anyways, keep going here. So now we got Maine. Did we talk about Maine? Mississippi. We went Maine, Mississippi, Montana, right here. No. The exemption excludes the portion of the contributions made by the individual within 1 year before the filing of the petition of bankruptcy that exceeds 15% of the gross income of the individual for that 1 year. So again, by federal law, these are excluded, but in terms of bankruptcy. But by state law, they're not. And then Roth again in Montana, 100% is just not. It's right there. Nebraska, the debtor's right to receive IRAs and Roth IRAs is exempt to the extent reasonably necessary for the support of the debtor and any dependent of the debtor. I could not be clearer. The debtor's right to receive the IRAs and Roth is exempt to the extent reasonably necessary for the support of the debtor. So he's like, look, we're going to let you live on it, but not more than that. You're certainly not going to be able to pass it on to your kids. So then we go over here to Nebraska. Then we go to West Virginia, right there. And they don't even have anything for West Virginia. Isn't that crazy? But then we got Wyoming. Exempt to the extent payments are made to the fund while solvent. I don't even know what that means. I mean, look at this, dude. It's crazy. So specific exemption for inherited IRAs. What? Specific exemption for inherited IRAs. Not exempt for quadros. Yeah, that makes sense. Exempt certain retirement benefits up to $1 million. That's in South Dakota. Subject to the right of the state and its political subdivisions to collect any amount owed to them. Let's see. Virginia. Exempt from creditor process to the same extent permitted under federal bankruptcy law. Yep. An IRA is not exempt from the claims of child or spousal support obligations, 100%. Pennsylvania. The exemption does not apply to any amounts contributed to the retirement fund in excess of $15,000 or within 1 year before the debtor files for bankruptcy. Anyway, there's a lot going on there. So from your state specifics, again, we got The state of California is not exempt. Your Roth is not exempt from creditor protection. Georgia, not exempt. This is your Roth. Maine, not exempt. Mississippi, not exempt. Montana, not exempt. Nebraska, not exempt. And West Virginia, not exempt. Something to think about. Have you thought about that? That's one of the reasons you keep your money in the 401k. And I showed you a video I did the other day where you move your IRA to your 401k. Look, am I all that worried about it? Nah, I mean, especially if you get an umbrella insurance. Maybe we'll do another video on umbrella insurance policies to make sure that they can provide you protection here. But this would be something to talk about in an estate planning attorney. Say, look, man, if I got sued, how do I protect my assets from creditors and predators and in-laws and outlaws? How do I do that? An umbrella policy? What do I do? All right, love your thoughts. God bless.